Do this technique and I kid you not, your makeup is going to be flawless each and every time. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Chrissy and welcome back to your girl's channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing long-lasting sweat-proof makeup because the summer is coming up and I know y'all going to want some makeup tips on how to keep that makeup looking flawless throughout the summer.
Life is what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford. But
if you are new here, hey girl, hey. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, what's up girl? So I've mastered my summer sweat-proof makeup and I want to share some tips and tricks that will help you have that longevity, that long-lasting makeup, and possibly transfer proof. First things first, you have to start off with a primer. A primer is going to extend the wear of makeup and give you that longevity that you're wanting. So for me, I have oily skin, so I tend to go for more of a mattifying primer. If you have combination skin where you're oily maybe around your T-zone and then you're dry the rest of your face, I would definitely use two different primers. A hydrating primer that's going to keep your skin nice and hydrating, then a mattifying primer which is going to mattify, control the oils throughout the day so you're not looking greasy and oily. Okay, so once you have your primer in place, is settled into the skin, I would wait 3 to 5 minutes, let the primer sit and settle into your skin. We're going to set the primer with the setting powder. Learned this from Jackie Aina, you guys. Like, listen, she is the GOAT, period. Setting the primer with a translucent setting powder is just going to lock and set everything in. And honestly, a setting powder is really going to absorb any oils on your face. So if you have an excessive amount of oils that's peeking through, you know, throughout the day, this is going to give you that longevity, that extra longevity that you need to keep those oils away from peeking through your makeup. Okay, so next we're going to go in with a setting spray. I love to use the M.A.C FIXT Plus Matte Setting Spray. It is my holy grail. I use it all the time. I use it all the time, like no lie. But we're just going to spray our face down with the M.A.C FIXT Plus Setting Spray. This is just going to lock and set everything in. We're just setting our face right now before foundation. And for me, this just helps bring your makeup together. It helps keeps it together, keep it in place so it's not moving and separating or whatnot. This is like my go-to. You can also use other setting sprays like the Midnight Final Sealer. That one right there is my holy grail, but I ran out of it. Urban Decay All Nighter, the mattifying, they also have the original as well. There are other setting sprays that you can use in place of this. This one for me is just something that I use and it works. So, okay, so next we're gonna get into foundation. Now, when it comes to foundation for me, I want a long wearing foundation. I want it has to be mattifying because I have oily skin. But if you can find a foundation that is long wearing, that has like maybe a 24-hour wear, sweat resistant, if you can find a foundation that have those qualities within that foundation, you're good to go, girl. And make sure it's good. Make sure that you're not gonna have any separations. You're not gonna have any issues with the foundation because you can have a foundation and think that it's good until you do that wear test and it's not really that good. So for me, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation is flawless. It is one of my holy grails. It got me through 160-degree weather, y'all, in Los Angeles as well as Las Vegas. When I tell you this is the best foundation, like this is my go-to. I like using a foundation brush or you can use your fingers. It really just helps melt the foundation into the skin very nicely and very smooth. And also by spraying the foundation with a little bit of this setting spray just really helps to lock and again set everything in. Okay, so once you've added your foundation with a foundation brush, next I actually put a little bit more foundation on my face, but I haven't blended it out because I'm going to take my velour puff. I'm going to spray it with the setting spray. Lightly tap out any of the excess on the back of the hand. We're then going to lightly press in that foundation. This is going to ensure that the foundation is nicely set into your skin and is honestly going to give you a nice, natural, flawless base. And then your base should look super flawless, so smooth, no separation, no cracks, no creasing, no none of that. Literally, you guys, do this technique and I kid you not, your makeup is going to be flawless each and every time and it's going to last you so freaking long. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and I added my concealer. I did a quick little eyeshadow, add some lashes. So now we're gonna go ahead and set the rest of our face. I do want to say that if you are new to makeup, to avoid any creasing, any separation within your makeup, always apply your cream products first, then your powder. Trust me, your makeup is gonna be so seamless, it's gonna be super flawless, and you're just going to avoid any of that separation. Okay, so I added foundation, I added my concealer. I actually set my concealer with a little bit of translucent setting powder. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face. I would only do this if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, I would not recommend it because it could dry out your skin having so much powder on your face. But for us oily skin babes, we need the powder. The powder is going to help, you know, reduce that shine, reduce the oil, and just give us that longevity. So I like to take a foundation powder closer to my skin tone, right? And we're going to lightly dust our face with this pressed foundation powder. Then you can go in and add any additional products to your face. So if you want to do a powder bronzer, you want to contour with powder, you can definitely do that. Just do not go back and add cream, because once you go back and add cream, it's going to start to separate. It's going to break apart. Your makeup is not going to be flawless. It's not going to be the same, and you'll have to start all over again. So for me, I'm going to go in with a powder bronzer. I'm just going to add a light bronzer to my face to add warmth to the face. Then you can go in and add a little bit of blush to the cheeks. And lastly, we're going to get into setting spray. My favorite setting spray is the One Size. This is their On Till Dawn mattifying setting spray. Listen, honey, this is going to get you through the heat. This is going to get you through anything, crying, water, everything. This is my holy grail. Another one of my favorite setting sprays is the Midnight Final Seal. I am currently out of it, but honey, best believe I will be ordering me some more. And then another one that I really like is the Mahran Barrier Setting Spray. Listen, these sprays, these 3 sprays are literally going to keep your makeup in place, not move, not separate all freaking day. Okay guys, this is the final look. Let me know in the comments what you think about these makeup tips. Have they worked for you? Will you try them? What do you think? If you made it to the end of the video and you're vibing with me, you're feeling your girl, you're loving the makeup tips, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button and post notification bell so you are notified every time I do upload new videos. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, loves.
Life is what you make it. Life shit been amazing.